Welcome to the Rice and Phoenix podcast. I'm Phoenix.
And I'm Rice. And today we got a special guest.
Christian, as be chilling, smoking, watching nerd movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just like to dabble and just rant about movies and stuff like that,
Yeah, Christian wanted to be on. We know him through friends, and he saw the podcast, and he loves to talk about movies, he said. So mine and Phoenix's first time meeting him.
Yep.
Hey,
welcome to the cast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. Thank you for having me on, shit. I mean, as soon as I left the theater, I'm like, man, I got some shit to talk about.
Yep. We're going to talk about Predator Badlands today, but first, maybe you can tell us what kind of movies you like. What's your favorite kind of movie? You like action, horror, comedy?
I'm going to say comic books, more so MCU.
Yep.
There is some, DCU movies I do like.
Yeah.
Very few.
I mean, you like a good movie if it's a good movie, right?
Oh, yeah, most def, but
Yeah.
MCU kind of paved the
Yeah.
way. First phase, everything afterwards.
They were solid for so long. It's hard not to like it, and they built up to something cool. And I'm the same way. I love the MCU, and how can you not like what they built up to? And yeah, they stumbled a bit after that epic, what could have been a conclusion, but I think they'll find their footing again.
So would you say the first phase is the best phase?
So far, yeah. I mean, it is the best. There's a handful of ones that was in phase 5, the one that we just ended, I guess. That's what they were.
I think phase 5 is just ended, with Thunderbolts.
But other than that, I mean,
so my favorite is probably phase 3
with Infinity War.
Yeah,
that's probably my
Infinity War. And
is that
game.
Wait, I thought the whole phase 1 was Infinity War, Endgame.
No. Phase 1 is from Iron Man to Avengers 1. And then phase 2 is whatever is Iron Man 3 to Ant-Man 1.
Mm.
And then it's Civil War all the way to Endgame. Well, actually, Far From Home, technically.
Shit, well, anything after fucking No Way Home?
Yeah. Oh, No Way Home was really good.
Anything after No Way Home, bro?
It's been hit and miss. It has been.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you like comic book movies? So action movies too, though, in general?
Yeah, I mean,
because what we just watched was an action movie.
That was a sci-fi?
It's a sci-fi
action comedy.
There is comedy in it. I wouldn't describe it as comedy. If I labeling it, I'm not labeling it as comedy, but
there's comedic relief for sure.
All right. Yeah. We're going to talk about it. Let's get into Predator Badlands. Real quick, Phoenix, what Predator movies have you seen?
I've seen the majority of the first Predator. I've seen the second Predator.
You have seen Predator 2 with Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Is that the one where they're in the warehouse?
That's the one, I think so, in L.A.
Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
You want some candy?
Yeah. I haven't seen that one.
Then I seen Predators.
Top tier.
I've seen Prey.
Prey is peak.
And then I'm not done with the animated Predator movie. That's the most recent.
Predator Killers.
Yes.
Which I have seen.
I do need to check that one out.
It's really good. And it's short enough, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's exactly as long as it needs to be.
Okay, for sure.
Christian, what Predator movies have you seen?
Predator 1
with Arnold.
Fucking top tier. Gold. That is definitely the one. Predator 2.
I haven't seen that one.
Predators.
Yep.
Not the 2015. That is
The Predator, which everyone says is hot garbage.
Straight can. The only thing I've seen from that movie was things that was free on YouTube.
I've seen the trailer for it. That's it.
AVPR, Requiem.
Yep. AVP.
Watched it even in a pitch black room. Couldn't see nothing.
The second. Yeah, Requiem is
rough. 3 times.
It could have been something good, but it wasn't. Unfortunately. Praise. Well, so which one would be your favorite?
87. Right.
Yeah, the original still.
Arnold. Yeah.
Phoenix, you got a favorite?
It's probably Predators.
I really like Predators.
Predators was hard.
Love that movie.
And we're talking about the one with Adrian Brody.
Brody and Danny Trejo. And
that one was good.
And,
although people still...
But they shouldn't. That movie's great.
Yeah, it was.
It's super fun.
Compared to what I just seen Saturday, yeah.
So I think my favorite, it's between Predators and Prey. I really like Prey a lot. I thought it was super cool. The setting, the Native Americans, early America, it's super cool. I really liked it a lot.
Most that same.
So we'll give a little spoiler-free review. Quick thoughts with no spoilers on Predator Badlands. Phoenix, go ahead and go first.
I really liked the movie. I thought the comedy was just right, the comedic relief. I mean, it's different than any other Predator movie, for sure.
Different, you know.
And yeah, I really like the movie. It's up there for one of my best movies for this year.
Cool. Christian, your thoughts?
Certain aspects, yes, but
Don't hold back. Let it
all
hear.
truth and honesty, I did not like it.
Okay, that's fair.
It's good. I mean, if you've never seen the original, if you're not really into Predator and this is your first movie watching of the franchise, yeah, you'll like it. But if you watch the 87 version and then jump straight to this, there is a complete different tone. I feel like comedy, likable characters should not be in a Predator movie. That name holds certain characteristics. So
I believe that's
fair.
So the Predator movies I've seen, the original, very light comedy, maybe a couple one-liners because it's an 80s movie. Other than that, yeah, not really. Predators, I can't think of much comedy either.
Nah, straight gun.
And Prey didn't really have much either, I guess I would say. This did have a lot. There were some comedy moments that held too long.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that yet. We're still spoiler-free. So you're a little down on this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just say from the trailer, it kind of sold a certain message. And then I guess it's the first half or after he's, sent to the
planet.
Planet.
Where he's going to go hunt, yes.
The tone does a complete 180.
Okay. My thoughts, I really like this movie. I think it's just outside of my top 3. It'd probably be 4. Behind Prey, Predators, and the original. That's not in any specific order, but those 3 are still really good. I really like the action. I really like the lore. A lot of the lore building for the Predators, the creature, their planet, their culture.
That's why trailer was selling.
Yeah, it did sell it a little more,
good.
and it's just mostly at the beginning and end, with a few things sprinkled here and there, but not much. I like that they're clearly building to a new Alien vs. Predator. All the androids in it are, even in the trailer it shows, so this isn't a spoiler, are from Weyland-Yutani, which is an alien corporation, if you will. I love the action. The action was really good. And I liked most of the comedy. I think some of it held too long, for sure.
Very much.
But yeah, that's our spoiler-free bit, each of our thoughts, and now we're going to start talking about this movie. We're going to get into it. Let's start right at the beginning. Right at the beginning. What did you think of the opening when they're on the Predator's home planet and you don't really know what's happening, but he goes and fights another Predator. You learn it's his brother. How did you feel about this scene, this opening?
That was damn good.
You liked it a lot?
From the trailer, I mean...
That's what you thought this whole movie was.
That's what you sold. Like, I mean, we seen the android, which we knew was like an Easter egg of,
We thought it was going to be an Easter egg, but it's the android's in most of this movie.
Yeah.
Elle Fanning plays Tessa, or she plays
Thea.
Tessa and Thea. Plays both of them.
Yeah, she plays both of them.
I thought she did really good.
No, I mean, it was damn good, man. Like, once his brother, I think his name was Quay.
Yep.
Quay him off to the planet because his dad was about to.
So he fights Quay and loses, and he wants to keep fighting to prove himself. And he's like, "No, you got to go hunt to prove yourself. You're the runt and all this." And he chooses the Death Planet. Cool name. If a predator's calling this planet a death planet, you should probably be afraid of it.
Yeah.
And then Dad pulls up.
And
what do you think of this, Phoenix? How's this scene for you? Dad pulls up.
Okay, so I watched this the second time. You know.
Watched it twice.
I just know
and then watching it the second time made that scene more funny because he said, "Father, I honor you."
Yeah.
And then his father pulls up and said, "Why is he still alive?"
Yeah, his father.
Why is he still alive?
My son, nah, this thing come from me. He cheated on me or something. Your mama went off to a different planet and had a baby.
You're like, why is he still alive? You should have did it while he was asleep. Oh, man.
I've been gone for 2 hours. What is he still doing?
Yeah.
His dad does not play with.
It was,
His dad is hard.
that was grimy.
Man. That shows again the predator's culture, which is what you want to see a lot of more of. It shows their culture and how the runt does not get to live. It doesn't. It shows weakness. At least in this group, you know, it shows that weakness. You can't let the runt live.
I'm not saying the dad was wrong, but at the same time,
For us, he's
he
wrong.
did good.
In
He
the
did good.
in their culture, the dad's right. In our culture, he's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna just leave it for whatever
Okay.
keeps-
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there was like more so because of just the fact that I feel like throughout the movie or just certain parts, he wasn't really the focus of the movie.
You think
It was
so?
More so just like the android constantly throwing certain jokes that wasn't like really sticking, and it's just like,
I didn't feel it like that. I definitely felt he was the focal point, and I don't think, to me, the android wasn't just throwing jokes out there. The android is balancing his serious tone and his serious nature, and just so it's not so broody and dark, and just some levity, not so much jokes, just something like. And I kind of, at first, I didn't like it. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like this android. She's too happy. She's too cheery, but I actually didn't mind it as it went on. The thing I didn't grow to really, I liked it a bit, but is the creature's kid, the Bud, that he got a little too comedy when he's mimicking. Okay, mimic the predator a little bit, but that scene went on for almost 5 minutes of him just mimicking. You know,
Hey, I
didn't need that. Give me a minute or 30 seconds.
Nah, because they had to do a thing where he lit the thing on fire. That was
That was
hella funny.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, yeah,
it was still long.
so I mean, like one thing that was kind of contradicting the movie, you know that little spiel that they put at the start and like defining a predator,
Yeah,
merciless,
Some
different,
lore
somewhat.
about the culture and how they live and stuff. Yes.
What happened? Why do we include that if we're just gonna go against that?
I think that's the whole point. They went against it. They included it to show how all these predators are, and now they're going to show you this different predator. This I can't pronounce. Their race name.
He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
And his brother went against their culture by not
protecting
killing him.
Yeah,
So he's already witnessed his brother, who he looked up to, go against his culture. So he's still in his culture, but he's conflicted because, you know, his brother just sacrificed his life for him.
so I think that's what that beginning text was setting up. These are how predators. I cannot pronounce their race, their alien race.
Yautja.
Yautja. Thank you. They're that's how they live, and now we're gonna show you a Yautja that goes against the grain.
Yeah,
Because he's a runt, he has to live different. He's not
He's a
supposed to be alive. Yeah, he's
a rebel.
he's a rebel. He's different,
He's a rebel.
and he saved his brother when they were young. There's the whole story behind the toy, and he's how he lost one of his fangs or whatever. And
The toy.
they call it a toy. It's a Yautja toy. It's a bomb. Everyone, it's a bomb.
He's like, just tell him it's a map.
Yeah, that was a good line. See, tell him it's a map. Hey, it shows he's intelligent. You know, he is a predator for a reason. He can hunt, and you see that through the whole thing. He's surviving. As soon as he lands on this planet, the planet's out to get him.
Smoke.
Oh yeah, easily. Like,
Yeah, the trees are coming. Not even the trees, just like the vines are coming to get you. You know, and they're not holding back. They're
lines looking like giant and
And-
bobbit worms. and
yeah,
everything.
something
I'm
weird
what
like
the-
that. Yeah, and they took all his equipment to show. Look, he
gonna have
doesn't
to-
need all of it. He's gonna. We're gonna. It reminded me a lot of a video game. Have you ever played a video game where you start as this like all powerful dude, and then you're doing the first mission, and then at the end of the mission you lose all your gear, and now you got to start over.
Yeah, Scarface.
There you go. Yeah,
Scarface.
yeah. It reminded me of that. This movie is so much like a video game, which why I like it a lot. I think because he's getting new powers and abilities, and he's learning, and he's getting things as he's going. And the montage of him near the end, when he's getting all the gear, his weapons, he's getting a little snake that's gonna shoot for him.
That was
Little
raw.
acid.
Yeah, we was making.
That was dope. And he's getting he's getting the exploding bugs to make bombs. That is so much like the original Predator when Arnold goes and gets all his gear. And
I feel like that was like that was a good thing too. Like
it was
took
great
little elements from different movies and they were trying to put it. I really did like that. So I'm like, ooh, okay,
yeah.
I see what
And
you
the little
like
snake thing as his gun.
Yeah, that was raw.
I loved it. That was so cool.
I'm like, yo,
they didn't have to do that.
Let me feed that thing a couple of
Man.
and you know, just like keep it on my shoulders.
Man.
But to go back to the journey, but before that, there's something I have to say about that. His little stinger, the little animal.
Yeah.
It was crazy coincidence that that's how he ended up dying to the actual real thing. Like when Thea or Tessa shoots him with their gun.
Yeah.
And he sacrifices himself for
the little
Yautja. Like that was a cool little nod.
Yeah.
Like even though like, hey, you're getting by with this, it still doesn't beat the real thing.
Yep.
The real technology. That was a cool little nod for me. But to go about the journey with him and Tess and like his first interaction with Tessa.
Thea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. Like I said, I was kind of reserved about her being in the movie at first because it's like the tone difference.
Absolutely.
And then like you said, as she went on, like you get more welcome to it because, you know, she's just throwing lore at him. And then he's
a bunch of things.
He's very super standoffish still, but he gives enough information to where
he treats her as a tool. He's like, I don't hunt with anyone else. But you're a robot. You're a tool. I can use you as a tool for information, essentially. And then he goes back at the end and he saves her. You know.
So I might just be going on a little tangent here, but
we want to hear it. Let's hear it.
What is that? There was, you know, like how Yautja speaks they have their own language.
Mm-hmm.
She was speaking to him. I think he even questioned Thea, right? Or
Thea,
yeah, Thea. Like, oh, you speak Yautja. And I can't remember exactly how she worded it, but she was saying like, oh, previous Yautja has been here, so that is exactly why I'm feeling I can speak to you. But before he even got sent to the Death Planet and he picked out like he wanted to kill the Cullens, his brother told him like, we don't go there because we're simply scared of this thing.
So I think what by that they meant their clan doesn't go there. There's other clans for the Yautja, and maybe some of them went there to try to kill this. In a similar situation, maybe there's other runs, or maybe just they're like his dad's their clan chief, and so maybe a different chief tried to go there and kill it. She ran into them or something. That's how I took it.
Okay.
I just assumed his clan does not go there.
Yeah, I hope that is what it was, but I kind of honed in on that while watching it. Hey, all right, but
so you both haven't seen Killers.
Nope.
Well, you've seen some of it.
I've seen the first the first section basically.
The first story about the Vikings.
Yes, I've seen
that was great.
That first part, and then that's where I cut off.
It's like 3 stories that converge into one at the end. It's a story about Vikings, and then samurais, ninja samurais, and then a World War I pilot. And then at the end, they all meet because they all kill their predator, and they get taken by other predators to go to the planet and fight in an arena. And you could see there's different clans there. And at first, I thought his dad was going to be this. At the end of Predators, there is a predator. And this is the biggest predator they've shown ever. This guy is huge, and he's got like his hair goes into like a spine, like back, like crown thing. He's like, I'm assuming he's like the biggest predator on the Yautja homeworld.
It's not that shit from 2015.
No.
Oof.
This is this is different, but it's a
thing with like his jacked up on steroids.
Well, this guy does, but he's like I don't know. It's really cool. I would say check it out. But I thought his dad was almost that at first because his dad's real big in this when he pulls up, and he's got that almost like a crown thing. It's like he had some animal skull over his head or something on top of his mask,
Yeah.
and that was cool. But so I thought, they were gonna lead into more plans, but they just never they didn't do it in this one. I'm assuming that's what the next one might be if they don't do Alien vs Predator because of how it ended with his mom pulling up.
And I think that's one thing I think that is one thing I've heard a lot about inside the comics that I guess female Yautja are supposed to be like, I guess, the strongest
Yeah, I have no idea.
breed of predators and stuff like that. So I mean,
Cool.
I feel like they're kind of throwing something right there because
They must,
we've
We-
never had
on
a female
screen, yeah.
You know,
I guess the comics have, but yeah, on screen, no. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
predator, mothers knows best.
Like that one. Like if they put that in, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I do have like 2 gripes about the movie.
Uh-huh.
And one of those gripes is throughout his journey, I didn't like how there were some scenes where like he's just getting bailed out. Like where initially the little creature Bud,
Yeah.
how he keeps them from dying. Very soon in the movie, she saves his life. I know it's to establish like, oh yeah, the wolf thing,
Well, yeah.
but
So
it really bothered me when he's the little creature that really has no reason to save him, saved him right then. That kind of bothered me a little bit because I just wanted him to kind of figure it out on his own.
so
Like you said about the tone and everything, like, even though he's doing well so far, he's still like a runt. I get it, like he's gonna struggle more, but like I'm like, I don't know how I feel about
this is
him
what
being saved by the little creature.
yeah, he did have like a handful of bells.
This is how but the bailouts come early in the movie, and I think that was to establish when they said this is a death planet, they meant this. If he would have went there and not run into her or this little creature, he would have died instantly, almost. He got through the trees, but after that, he was gonna die.
But
Yeah.
shit, ain't that what you signed up for?
Yeah,
like,
but and they're showing he needs to rely and become that wolf pack. And I think the reason Bud saves him is because Bud is also alone. It's looking for its mom, so it needs someone, and it sees this thing that doesn't. Everything on this planet attacks you straight away. He looked up at this guy real quick, the Yautja, and it didn't go straight for the kill. So I'm assuming he took that as maybe this thing can help me. Because the big twist, I guess, is that the android uses him. He thinks he's using the android uses him. I think Bud was also trying to use him to get back to its mom, the Cullens.
Okay.
That's where I see this.
that's a damn fair way.
I was about to say I could take that,
Yeah.
but like I couldn't get behind because they ran hands for a slight minute.
Well, yeah, they're fighting over food.
Yeah, they ran hands for a little slight minute,
You know.
and he was kind of getting mollywopped by the little monster. That's why I was like, I don't know how I feel about him bailing him out right now.
What's your favorite kill in this movie? Because he gets some kills. He kills the Luna bug when he drops the tree down on it, and then like rips down its back. He kills the bone thing. That was my favorite, where he rips both its skulls out.
Yeah,
Because that's the predator move, the ripping the skull out for your trophy. And
Oh yeah,
that thing has 2 skulls because its face opens up, and he rips both of them out right down the middle. That was dope.
Oh,
With the plasma sword.
yeah. I'm gonna have to give it to that one.
That one's dope.
Yeah, he ripped out
Yeah.
his ass.
And then
Yeah, here you go. Just
at the end when he fights his dad, that was a good fight. I really liked it. And
it was too short.
it was short,
It was too short.
but that was my main complaint about it. I'm like, man, because when he first pulls up, his dad sends the 2 dudes after him, and he kills him real fast at the same time with that
Instantly.
thing that expands. And he goes after his dad. But I liked he's using his smarts. He's still a lot smaller than his dad. He turned the ship on to make the dust come up so he could see his dad.
Messed up his
And then
cloak.
he hit his dad the same way his dad hit his brother when he was going for the hit, and then he caught him. So I really like that fight, but I just think killing that thing and pulling out both its skulls at the same time while he splits it right down the middle was That was a great kill.
That was
I was like, "Ooh, here we go."
I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just know you gotta throw that inside the movie, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
absolutely. It was really good.
Hell yeah.
I like the bug, but I think I like the killing spree the most when he goes after all the androids and after he's got all his gear
Yeah.
and it's quiet and stealthy. That was
It was
my
pretty
favorite
good.
part.
I mean,
As far as technical kills.
the legs, you find the girl's legs, and that's what leads her to back to the upper body. The legs were getting some pretty clean kills too.
Yeah, it was on some Mortal Kombat.
Man, it was cool.
Drop kicks, roundhouses. Oh,
Man,
damn.
when she got out and she's still not attached to her legs and she's fighting with her legs and she stabs the dude in the head, the legs come up and kick the blade the rest of the way in. I'm like, ooh, this is some good action, man. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know I was kind of like shitting on it for the comedy, but when
Oh, yeah,
like,
which is fair.
Like, just
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
That's good
okay,
too,
all
yeah.
right, that's pretty funny right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just needed less comedy is what you're saying, which I can agree with that. Absolutely.
So I got a question for you. So what do you think about the twist that she's using him? Like at the end of their journey, he's like, I was just using you to come get my legs. You need to get out of here. We're actually here for your kill.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like as far as like, she's had this like uplifting tone throughout the movie, but it turns out, like you were just part of the mission. Even though like I like you, like you're a cool companion.
I'll add to this before you answer, Christian.
But
one of the coldest lines in the movie is, why did it's the two androids, Tessa and Thea. She says something like, why do you think Mother gave us empathy for the creatures on this planet? To use them, to pretty much to get over on them. I thought that was a great line. I thought it was cold. It shows why they're really here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty cold now you think about it.
Yeah. So did you like the twist of her using him?
Yeah, I mean, to each his own, because he automatically was like, you're a tool.
Yeah, I'm using you. Straight. He's just upfront about it. She just hid her motivations.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like everyone needed to use each other to get to where they needed to be. So I mean,
like
throughout the movie, you started to see that's really what it came down to. Each character was using each other for something.
Like I said, I think Bud was using them to get to his mom. I think there was more. I think everyone was using everyone. Period. Until they all came together.
My only argument against that point was when he imprints on the Predator, though.
Oh yeah,
I know he spit on him.
Yeah,
but that was a little later.
Yeah. I mean, he did imprint on him to say, like, you're family now.
Yeah. You're part of the clan. We're the wolf pack.
So that's my only, like, little, like, thing about the, like, Bud maybe using him. I'm like, okay, but he imprinted on him. So he genuinely thought he was family.
Right. Okay. So we usually give a score. What do we do out of 10? Okay. Well, we'll all rank it out of 10. Just movies in general. A 5 is absolutely mid. It's not good. It's not bad. It's something you probably wouldn't watch again or recommend. It's right down the middle. Then there's, below that's bad movies and bad good movies. Like it's bad, but it's fun to watch. And then obviously you got above that.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Let's talk about the conclusion of their journey. Like from him getting his gear, fighting all the synths, and then her getting the big mecha suit.
Yep.
For the last the final battle,
which is a reference to the original Alien,
and the battle with the Cullens.
Yep.
What do you guys think about those?
Well, I figured the Cullens had to die, and as soon as she got 8, I knew it was coming. I'm like, no, she's getting out of there. The Cullens is gonna die. And I didn't even think about the freeze grenades again. I'm like, I didn't think they would just use that again, but they did, which is fine. The ending's not my favorite part of this. My favorite part of this is the action and the journey they go on and seeing all these cool creatures that they're fighting through the whole thing. The ending is fine to me. The very end when he fights his dad, I like a lot more than the big boss fight, the almost kaiju fight.
Yeah, I'd have to say the damn Cullens is just a kaiju. Like,
almost, yeah.
Yeah, a mixture of like what? Damn,
Pacific
Rim.
Yeah, it did feel like I was almost gonna say it felt like a Pacific Rim character to a degree, just a lot smaller. Those things are massive, but
if you ask me, I feel like Badlands was like a little bit of like Guardians of the Galaxy too, like slightly forming their own like comedic characters and everything and whatnot.
A little bit. The Predator did kind of have a Drax humor, like it's like a dry humor where he takes everything literally. I could see that a little bit. Did you like the final fight or?
I did. I just wish it was just a tad bit longer. I mean, he definitely did damn good using the ship's blasters to mess with his.
No,
dad's
I'm
clone.
sorry. I'm talking about the Callus fight with the big mech.
Oh,
Did you like that one?
yeah. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was okay.
I did like to see that they did the little, I guess, what do you call it?
A nod.
Easter egg? A
nod.
to
Yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
So when I seen the mechs, I'm like, ooh, awesome.
I liked before it when, like Phoenix said, when he's running through the camp, killing all the androids. I like that. And then I liked the fight with his dad after that better. So the last fight or giant kaiju fight or whatever, it was just okay. It was actually one of my least favorite fights of the whole thing, I think.
Those are.
I liked him fighting the Luna Bug a little more.
I liked him fighting the Callus, just him and the Callus.
Oh, yeah,
a lot
that
more
was dope.
than
But I knew something was going on there
Callus
too.
coming in to fight the big mech. You know, that, like, I got the nod and everything, but it was kind of like,
So they kept using this word unkillable for the Callus through the whole thing.
And
So once he starts fighting it on his own, you know, when he gets to its den and he's tearing it up and he cuts off the tail, I'm like, nah, this is too easy. They were using this unkillable word too much, and then it grows its limb. I'm like, okay, it's one of these. I got it.
a literal meaning.
Yeah. But they do figure out how to kill it. Well, Tessa did.
Yeah, she froze it.
Froze it and broke it into like a million pieces or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, there goes regeneration right there.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I felt like that was the only way they could go, like, they could pass that unkillable
Yeah. You knew it
thing
had to
by,
come.
like, freezing
Knew it
it.
was
Because the blaster, like, okay, the blaster, how come we couldn't regen from the blaster? Because the blaster's not going to explode all at once, really.
And I felt like Bud didn't really care that his mom died. I don't think they really showed a scene about it.
Just the head nod with the Predator about his mom dying
Yeah,
after.
it's pretty much.
That's
I mean,
that's
I get it,
minuscule.
but I guess they're-
You know, your mom got murked. Like, that's very minuscule.
yeah, yeah. There was yeah. But all right, let's rank it now because we got one more movie to talk about. Who wants to go first? Throw a ring. Phoenix. If not, I'll go first.
8.5.
Ooh, there you go. That's pretty high.
I'll drop it down to 8 actually, because the little couple gripes are actual gripes for me.
I was sitting around at 8. I think solid 8. There's just 3 other Predator movies I like more than this, but I still really like this. I would recommend it to someone to at least watch it once.
I give it a 6.
6.
A
Okay.
6. I mean, if you're like a diehard Predator Yautja fan, I can understand why you might not like it in certain aspects, but now we like thoroughly broke down the movie
Mhm.
and I've heard you guys' perspectives on it. Some of the things I was kind of shitting on it for, I feel is passable and it was good. And more so how you were saying that he's creating his own plan now.
Yeah.
Because he is a runt.
Yeah.
So
No matter what, I don't think his dad was gonna take him back. Period.
yeah.
His dad tried to. Once he saw he was gonna lose. Once it's I guess the right son did die. Then he wasn't having it. No, you gotta die, Dad.
That was my second gripe, actually.
What?
I thought the scene with his dad, it made his dad kind of seem weak to me.
You think
Yeah,
so?
you need a cloak.
Because, he had the cloak in both fights. Like, he didn't, like, really
I'm gonna.
beat either one hand to hand. He just used
That's fair.
technology.
That's fair with his
When-
brother.
When they're all intelligent hunters and everything, like, I felt like it should have been more.
It's ego. Your favorite. It's all ego. He thought, oh, my son's the runt. He's a pussy.
Okay.
I'm gonna dog walk him. I'm gonna steamroll this kid. And he didn't realize. He did not realize because when he brought the trophy, he brought the android head, and he's like, "What is this? Anyone could kill a human, pretty much, or whatever it was."
It's like, what the fuck is that?
He didn't. So he probably didn't think his son really went to the death planet to fight the Callus and stuff. So he probably just thought he didn't grow at all. He's still weak. I'm gonna run over him. So he didn't. He got taken advantage of quite quick, I think, by outsmarting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my only gripe. Cause like I felt like he just got dealt with too easily for him to be so big. But like you said, the underestimating thing that can make
That's
me.
what eats ego, man.
Yeah, that can make me be more at ease with that. But that's what was my
The blue
gripe. I
lock
was like,
special.
yeah, the blue lock special.
All right.
Do y'all feel like if he wasn't using cloak, he would have probably dog walked Deck.
No, I
Honestly,
think he would have tried harder without the cloak.
he might have mopped him if he didn't have cloak. But then again, Deck over that time, he learned how to get it out the mud with without the technology,
Yep.
and that's something that his father
Probably didn't know.
to that high degree.
Yep.
He had to be crafty that whole time he was on that planet. And you seen the way he did his two little henchmen out dirty. So I think Dak still would have won, found a way to win, but it would have been a hard battle. I think it should have been they're both on the verge of dying battle. That's what I wanted. Not oh yeah, I just came back and mopped my father after my little one journey.
That's fair. That is fair. One journey, yeah. And you're whipping the clan.
Years of experience.
Yeah, I got it. That's a fair gripe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Damn, that. Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah.
I thought the battle was going to be a little longer and more, too, harder for him, but yeah, he just whooped his dad. Nothing.
Two gripes I'd have to think of. Definitely the final boss fight, his dad. I mean, I really feel like not the dad. I really feel like the fight was just a little too short.
He was.
A little
Could
too
have been a
short,
little longer.
considering all the shit you've been through. I would like to think that the scriptwriters would have had it, prolonged it to where it wasn't just,
I just think it probably was more about the journey. I didn't even think we were going to get the dad fight in this movie. I thought it was going to end.
I thought it was going to end too.
Yeah.
I think it was just for runtime.
I
Yeah.
didn't think he was going to come back and kill his dad.
Not in this one.
No,
I thought it was
'cause-
going to be there's going to be a direct sequel to this, and he's going to kill his dad, and then we're going to have more of a movie on the planet.
Like a part 2 type thing?
Yeah.
Well, they even had a time skip
Yeah.
because that bud got big.
Yep, but it got big. So that might not have been his only adventure. He might have went on a couple
dang,
more.
You're right. There was a time skip. So
There was a time skip.
Dang. Hold up. So
One more.
Anything else?
I'm honestly hoping that if they're gonna follow up with this movie, because it's gonna be female Yautja, clearly he's like, oh, it's my mom.
Do you think, real quick, it's going to be a direct sequel, or are we going to have a Alien vs. Predator movie next?
I feel like they just gotta go with a direct sequel, because I mean, why even start talking about female or introducing female
Right.
Yautja when throughout the movie I was trying to pay attention to see if there were gonna be any kind of AVPR nods or shit, anything like that. I didn't see anything, even when he went back to the ship and there was
That's what
skulls.
the skulls. That's where I was thinking, oh, maybe we're going to see an alien skull, but no. Or a xenomorph, whatever they're called. Yep.
I didn't see none of that, so I feel like if they do drop another Predator movie, they gotta do a sequel. Easily.
I think they probably will. We'll see.
yeah, for that thought, I think they're trying to build him up more and more because I think the xenomorph we're gonna see for the AVP is gonna be the baddest one yet.
Maybe.
Because even in Alien Romulus, we seen the human whatever thing that was
Human xenomorph.
terrifying.
Yeah.
That was terrifying, but that means they're trying to build up to something even bigger for the aliens.
Yep.
If they're showing that scary thing at the end, because I didn't look at that as a xenomorph like that. It was a hybrid.
Yeah.
So
Which they do a lot. Because in
uh,
Alien vs. Predator Requiem, there's the Predator-Alien hybrid.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we're gonna get him versus a queen xenomorph for
Something. Yeah.
an AVP film.
Hey, we've been kind of waiting for that one too. I'm like, man, when is that queen gonna come?
Yep.
Come on.
Cool. Now I will shift it to our second movie, which you haven't seen. It's the new movie on Netflix, Frankenstein, directed by Guillermo del Toro. We'll be quick, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask about it. I'll start this one, and then Phoenix can give his thoughts. I love this movie. It might be my movie of the year so far. This is a really good movie. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. The CG is not the best in some spots with some animals and stuff, but the practical effects, the sets, the costumes, they're all great. And the dialogue, I thought I was going to get bored of. It kept me engaged the whole time. I was fully engaged with these characters and what was going on. And I really, really, really liked this movie. And my girlfriend, she loved this movie too. She really liked it.
I could say the same. I really love the movie too. My fiance also really enjoyed the movie. I thought from the trailers, I thought I was going to see more hands, but when I see the direction it was going in, I was like, this might be a yapathon snooze fest.
It was a yapathon, but it's not a snooze fest.
It wasn't. It has you locked in with the dialogue.
It absolutely does.
It's compelling, like it's emotional.
Yeah.
Like it does have you locked in the whole movie.
And when there is violence and hands being thrown, it's violent. This movie does not shy away from violence at all. He is an insanely strong thing.
It's gruesome.
Yeah.
So would both of y'all say it's a strictly dialogue-driven movie with a good amount of action?
I wouldn't even say a good amount of action. I would say like
What is there?
I'd probably say in total there's might be like
3?
6 minutes.
Yeah, there's like 3
in
or
the whole
4
movie
scenes in there. Overall, fairly short. They're quick.
Like
Yeah.
6-7 minutes of action in the whole movie, and it's mainly all dialogue. But like the dialogue is so good that
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It is. And like I said, the costumes and the sets are so good, and the practical effects when they use them, they look real good. And watching this after Predator 2, it's about a bad father, Victor Frankenstein, who has a son who he doesn't think much of, just like in Predator Badlands. But it's obviously more about the father and son dynamic. He doesn't just go off on an adventure to another planet or whatever, but they show you reasons to be empathetic towards characters, but you're not gonna like certain characters. Like Victor Frankenstein is not a man you like. He is a mad scientist, but it's not the cheesy, cartoony evil scientist who's laughing all the time. He's a tortured person. Like in his head, he's a tortured being. He doesn't understand that Frankenstein, the monster he made, is a being either. So he treats it really bad. He puts it in chains and locks it in the basement and beats him and all this. So that's what Frankenstein kind of learns. And all he does is he can only say one word, which is Victor, his father's name, and he's saying it. It even addresses this in the movie. When he first saying his name and learns his name, he's saying it with like, I can't think of the word, but he looks up to Victor. You know, he cares about him. He does see him as his father, and Victor he just sees him as dead body parts, because that's what he did. He put a bunch of dead people from a battlefield together to make this creature, and it's really good. Like the dialogue is really good, and I can't gush about it more, I guess.
So would you say this is your number 1 of 2025? I can tell, like, definitely passionate about the
it's probably it's right up there with The Long Walk. I think I might like this more than The Long Walk. I don't know if I would. It would be a while before I rewatch it, but I could see this being my Halloween movie every year. Like I would watch this every year around Halloween.
Yeah, this movie does a great job with the characters, like you said. Like you're super engaged with each character, and like you said, like Victor's the monster of the movie.
Yes, clearly.
But I love how they don't just throw him being the monster like he's already the monster. Like they show his backstory with his father,
and
who was a monster as well. Like,
yes, absolutely.
With how he treated Victor all throughout the years, treated him and his mom like garbage.
Generational hatred.
And he passed that trauma onto Victor,
generational trauma,
onto his monster Frankenstein.
Yep.
But I think the character Elizabeth is the most interesting because the only thing I didn't like is like it didn't show anything about his brother and Elizabeth's relationship, like to why they're even getting married.
Right.
And then Elizabeth is low-key flirting with Victor throughout the movie and just says, "Oh, I made my choice and everything." And she's the empathetic character throughout the whole movie.
So my main gripe is also with Elizabeth, but not those. I don't need to see his brother and why she's falling in love. And I get they both have scientific minds as why she's flirting with Victor a little and stuff, but it doesn't go that far. My main thing is, and it must be for runtime or something, they just didn't show enough of Elizabeth and the creature, because the creature is out of nowhere. They're like in love with each other or something.
Yeah, like she's kind of a freak because
But the whole time they share like 2, maybe 3 scenes together, and so that part just kind of came out of nowhere.
no, they ain't knocking boots, but like
No,
she's like she loves science,
mostly
and she's like
insects,
yeah,
entomology.
really intrigued with insects, and like there's a scene with a trapped butterfly, which is supposed to be a metaphor for Frankenstein, but then like when she sees Frankenstein initially, like she runs off on her
The
own
creature,
and then sees the monster.
yeah,
And
and
you know, she
feels
just
bad
looks at
for
it
it.
as a being. Like,
Yeah.
why do you have him trapped here
Yeah.
like this? Like, why aren't you treating him like a person?
Absolutely.
But I'm like, shoot, I'm trapping this thing too.
See, and that's the thing. I think that's where Victor. I think that's where Victor messed up. He trapped it too fast. The creature didn't do anything. The monster didn't do anything. All he showed was that he's strong, and he's not. He's got the mind of a child, essentially. You know.
Yeah.
So I just think Victor trapped him too fast, and that's what kind of started making Frankenstein cold. You know, or the monster cold. And being beat, he didn't even give him like any chance to live in a bedroom. Give him a bedroom or something, because they're all the way out in the middle of nowhere.
Shoot, you're a thing from the start though. Like I kind of get it from that start. He doesn't know what it is really.
And that's
he
why
doesn't know what he created.
exactly. That's why Victor Frankenstein is the monster in this. He created this thing, so he doesn't see it like everyone else does. Like Elizabeth sees it as a person.
Even his brother seen it in a fonder light than he did.
Yeah, until he lied about him and said, "Oh, he killed Elizabeth's uncle," which he didn't do.
Yeah.
Victor technically did it. So
Sounds like a really dark movie.
it is.
It is very dark.
It's really good though. I can't recommend this movie enough. This is probably at a 9 for me. A 9 overall. If I rate this movie, it's up there.
Have to check this one out.
I
You
would.
said it's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yep, it's a Netflix original.
Okay.
Should have been in the theaters. This movie is really good.
Yeah, that you know that I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Like this would probably be, if it's not Predator Badlands, this would be the #1 in the box office right now.
Oh yeah.
If it came out in theaters,
This movie's so good.
because the writing is so good, and it's the way they lay it out is like, okay, you get his backstory, his side of the story of the events that happen, and then you get the monster's story of how everything happened, which ties everything together and makes you feel like
And there's
everything.
And it's like we were saying, a very dark movie, but there's when the heart comes out, it does. My girl was crying at a couple parts of this movie because she just felt like for not just the creature, but also for Victor Frankenstein, the monster she felt for, you know? And so
My line of the movie, Elizabeth said it, like encapsulated the whole movie in a sentence. Only monsters try to play God.
Yep. Which is, I believe, from the book, the original book. So
yeah, she called Victor out on it, even though she was flirting with Victor, but she said it like, you know, you're a monster still. Because
I think she was flirting with Victor over, like I said, the science. They were both kind of scientists to a degree, and Victor. So the first time he meets her, they're at the dinner table with her uncle, Victor, Elizabeth, and Victor's brother, who she's going to marry. And what does the uncle do? Oh, he tells the brother, oh, come on, you've heard this girl talk before. Let her talk. You know, let's go have a drink in the back room and a cigar. But Victor sits there and tell me how you feel about this. Tell me. So he gives her, he lets her intellect show. And I think she appreciated that. And that's where that original connection began.
Okay.
So to me, it's not quite out of nowhere. It's just subtler, and they don't spend a lot of time on Elizabeth, honestly, in this movie.
Yeah. Her acting, though?
I think that's Mia Goth. Yeah. I think that's her name.
Her acting's great throughout the movie.
They all are.
Yeah, like everybody. I mean, the weakest actor is probably his brother, and even.
But he doesn't have a lot to do in it.
Yeah.
He's very little.
But they give his brother like that one scene that really hurts. It stings really bad when he's on the verge of death. Oh yeah, the wedding scene. That's a crazy scene.
Yeah.
The wedding scene's a crazy scene.
But
Everybody dies at the wedding.
and the wedding scene is wild, but still, before all the action takes place, the dialogue between, because the monster comes into Victor's room, and they have a dialogue and a discussion, and it's the first time they talk because the creature got separated from Victor, and he learned how to speak from a blind man, and he comes back, and and that dialogue they have is so good. That's one of my favorite scenes, and it's really, again, it's always the dialogue in this. Just, it's really good.
And it goes a lot over like the monster's loneliness.
Yeah.
And
He comes to ask for another one. And Victor's like, I'm not gonna make another one. Are you crazy?
so you can procreate. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah, that was-
I almost started busting out
Yeah.
laughing because I was like, dang, that's kind of what I would be thinking too. Like, nah, I can't have it. More of y'all running around.
That's fair. But he's like, but and then he said it to him. He said,
That is
you'd make me for your own self-interest. All I'm asking is not to be alone in this world, and you won't do that for me. And so that's a lot of the dialogue. It gets fairly deep. It's really good. I would recommend this again to anyone. Not to kids, but because it's yeah.
My favorite scene in the movie has to be when they're in the ice setting and Victor's chasing him down, and he finally catches up to him, and and he's like, he pulls out a stick of dynamite that he was planning on killing the monster with. I don't even want to tell you like all the scene because it's like it's the funniest part, even though it's not a funny scene. It's not a funny scene. There's something that happens that like you'll probably bust out laughing.
Yeah.
Because the monster's like, you know what? All right, we'll do this test then. Like, because you really brought this to kill me. But if
this don't
kill me,
I'm coming.
I'm your master.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was dying laughing. And then the scene that follows, I was cracking up, and Elizabeth was like, "Why are you laughing right now?" It's just my Jakey sense of humor sometimes, but
Yeah. Cool. Wow, what would you rate it, Phoenix?
it has to be a 9.
There you go.
Might even be like a 9.5
It's
for
up
me,
there, yeah.
honestly. Like, it's up there with The Long Walk. I still like.
I gotta watch The Long Walk again, but
I still might like The Long Walk more, but I don't know. It has me conflicted.
they're different.
Like I said,
They're
I have
different.
to.
The themes are different.
I had to
Long Walk's
rewatch.
about friendship and going through something terrible together, and then not want, when death is at the end, and then you don't want to now lose that person you started this adventure with, even though one of you's got to go. And this is more someone playing God, master, and creator, and because he calls him creator too through the whole thing. He doesn't call him dad. He calls him creator once he can learn to talk. So creator and creature that he creates. So they are very different themes.
I had to put The Long Walk above it because I was balling during The Long Walk a little bit.
That's fair.
There's some
There's
scenes.
man, that do hit hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There was no scene that was like. There was one scene that made me want to tear up in Frankenstein.
There's a
but
scene or two
it's
that
just
got me
like-
choked up, but I wasn't crying.
Yeah, I couldn't cry during this movie. It
The
was
Long Walk. Yeah, that hit me.
Yeah, Long Walk. I was balling a little bit.
All right. Before we end, is there anything you've seen this week or even recently that you would want to talk about or shout out? Any film or TV show? What have you been watching?
Honestly, bro, I haven't even. The last thing I really watched that I would recommend, now we went over it, Predator Badlands.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it. I mean,
At least once.
yeah.
Yeah.
Watch. I mean, one and done. I probably wouldn't go back to the theater to watch it again, but I mean, it's just to give like someone something to recommend that's pretty recent and just to check out, I'd say go check it out.
Cool.
Hopefully, you get them into checking out like the prior stuff.
Yeah. Oh man.
Minus 2015.
Well, yeah. I'll recommend the first one. It was on it's not out yet. We did a monster movie list, and the first Predator was on my list of top 10 monster movies.
Did anyone throw Jeepers Creepers on a list?
Nope.
No, but my dad used to watch Jeepers Creepers all the time and used to be dying laughing.
What?
Yes. It's just like, it's just subtle things that like we have. I get my dad's sense of humor, just subtle things that just be cracking me up. I told him there's a funny scene in Godzilla when he's like training and there's people dying, like just not like he's trying to kill them, like there's just people like collateral damage dying. I'm like, I was dying laughing in the theater.
Phoenix, you watching anything else?
I watched I Love You Man recently. That was a funny watch. It wasn't as funny as the first time I watched it, but it's still funny.
It's okay. There's some scenes that are funny to me. It's not as good as Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Yeah.
where they both shine a little bit more in that.
I will say that your take on Predator had me rethinking. I'm like, dang, you're right though. Like about the tone of Predator, it's very different than any other Predator. That's what's like, okay, you know what? Hold up. There's some little things that like, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of the couple of things, but I still say it's an 8. It's still a very entertaining watch, and like you said, if you don't know nothing about Predator, this is a really good movie for you.
Yeah.
But like, I can see how if you watch this Predator first and you haven't seen the other ones, like it disrupts the tone completely of all the other Predators.
Yep. I'm going to talk real quick about something I watched just last night, I think. I watched the new Karate Kid Legends. I'm a pretty big Karate Kid fan. I've seen all the movies and the Cobra Kai TV show. I thought it was okay. The beginning half is the best part, and then it rushes everything too quick. It's just too short of a movie. It should have been 2 hours, not an hour and a half.
Yes,
Phoenix has seen
this Karate Kid movie. This was a great movie that just got.
I think it's a good movie that could have been great.
That got just
because of the time
condensed.
Yep.
I was like, there's a really good movie in this.
Yeah,
but like they rushed it so much that it's like,
I think they were worried about people not wanting to go see a 2-hour karate movie or something. I don't know.
But like I watched the first Karate Kid after, which I hadn't seen before I watched it, and I was like, dang, this one's long enough, and like I feel satisfied with the ending.
I love the first Karate Kid. It made my sports list, top 10 sports movies. It's not number 1 or nothing, but it was on there. It's a great movie. Have you seen it?
Ralph Macchio?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
The first one's so... I mean, I like all the Karate Kid movies, but the first one's so good. It's just not even... Because the 2 and 3 are still good movies, but they're not as... This first Karate Kid is like an actual good movie, to me. The pacing and the story beats and all of it, just to me, really well. And Cobra Kai is great.
So how did y'all feel about the Jaden Smith version?
I like that Jaden Smith Karate
I like
Kid
the movie. I wish they wouldn't have been called the Karate Kid, but I do like the movie.
I think the most unbelievable part is, what is a black kid doing in China?
Well, she got a job over there.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
What kind of job did you get? Like, how come we're not living lavish then? If you weren't good enough to get a job all the way in China.
Man.
It sent you 16 hours plus away, like, and you living in an apartment.
That's a crazy thing. I can't tell. Is this the same character Jackie Chan plays in this one as that one, or what? I can't. There's no mention of him in this. He has a school. He's not like work as a handyman in the apartments or nothing. So I didn't. That's I.
He's not even training kids do karate. Nothing. He's just there.
No, he is. He has a whole school. In the Jaden Smith one, he's just that maintenance guy.
Yeah.
In this, Jackie Chan is a whole, like a huge school.
It's like they retconned it.
Yeah.
But
and because the main kid in this is Jackie Chan's nephew.
Okay.
I mean,
and they got the mom in this movie is I'm gonna mess up her name, is Ming-Na Wong or something. It's the lady who played Mulan. She's in a bunch of action movies. She's great. She was in Shang-Chi.
You watched Mulan?
The
live action
No,
one?
the cartoon.
Okay.
She plays the voice of Mulan in the cartoon.
oh, I thought you were talking about the live action one. I was like,
she
I
plays
have not
Mulan.
seen that.
That's why I asked.
No. I haven't seen that.
And I hardly.
I think she's in that too, but she plays Mulan, the voice in the original.
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
But she's in a lot of action, like kung fu movies, but she does nothing in this. She's barely in it. You got this A-list actress, and she's barely in it. That's crazy.
Even the mention of the live action Mulan makes me want to crash out a little bit. How you gonna get rid of Mushu? That's besides the point.
Nah, that was honestly the main thing that kind of like pissed me off. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna do this without Mushu. Where's Mushu?
Well,
It's not Mulan. If there's no Mushu, there's no Mulan.
I heard they changed a lot of the story too. Like she's
I can't tell you.
yeah,
I
that's the
still-
main thing.
this is-
From what I was hearing about it, they changed like her whole character. It's not even the same character. Like she's not the strong, independent woman in this.
I don't even think from the trailers I even seen any parts of her like trying to disguise as a guy.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, so I couldn't tell you. But
yeah.
I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it. That's all I can say.
That was during the coronavirus era
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was, huh?
I completely did not watch that.
Yep.
And I was stuck in my own house.
Yeah, I refuse to.
Yep. All right. Well, anything else you got to say about anything? Ness? No.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm good. I feel like
Oh, I did not throw this in. The last thing I did hold it back for me. I really wish that they made Badlands a rated R movie. I think they could have passed the comedy and everything that they did in this movie and still had it rated R.
The only reason it's not rated R is because there's no humans in it.
Yeah,
There's-
android blood.
Well, android and alien. There's a lot of alien gore in this. I mean, he's cut aliens in half and, all that stuff. But the rating board just doesn't care because it's not red blood.
Yeah,
that's what I thought of when I seen it wasn't rated R, because I was like, oh well, he's just killing animals.
Yep.
Or aliens, I should say.
Yep.
But
at least it was a Morbius, a vampire movie.
No.
Yeah,
with
I haven't
blood
seen
in
it. I refuse to watch that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't even watch that?
No, I never.
well, I won't go near that thing. I won't poke it with a stick.
You didn't miss that.
I know I didn't,
No.
except the memes. I guess those memes are everywhere.
Someone broke into my car and left two free tickets to.
I'm like, damn.
That's how I knew I was in for a shit show.
Yeah, I refuse to watch that or the
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
It was crazy because
I didn't watch that at all.
my girl was watching it, and I was like, I asked her, I was like, why are you watching this? And then, like, it's a good movie. I was like, dang. Well,
And my
I
girl-
guess, like, since you don't know, like, whatever.
My girl tries to get me to watch the Craven movie too.
I
I
kind of,
didn't watch that neither.
No.
I could watch the Craven movie.
That's out of those three. That's the one I would watch first, for sure.
Oh, easily, yeah,
Yeah.
easily off the rip.
But I didn't even watch the third Venom movie.
I didn't either. I was done with Venom after the second movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, the whole Venom trilogy has just been shit. If we're gonna be honest,
The first one's okay, but the second one, nah. They did Carnage dirty. You can't have Carnage in there and not make it R-rated. Carnage is a serial killer who eats people. What are we doing here?
yeah. And then I heard that like the third Venom was like practically a musical or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I haven't seen it. Couldn't tell you. I saw the Venom horse in the
Yeah.
trailer, and I'm like, I don't think I need this. Not in my life.
The first Venom was mid to me.
I thought
So-
Tom Hardy carried it
Yeah.
to me. That's why I like the first one. I could watch the first one.
I felt like
I've seen it twice.
I honestly feel like the trilogy would have went as far if it wasn't for Tom Hardy.
Oh, absolutely. For sure.
If it wasn't Tom Hardy and they actually
He
went-
just has that charisma.
what's that dude from that 70s show? That was in Spider-Man.
Topher
3.
Grace.
Yeah, I think if they hired him,
Oh, no.
that would have probably been in the can after the first movie.
I don't even think it's his fault, though, from that one. The Venom design in that wasn't the greatest, and
you just can't have
they just shoehorned him in.
Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man.
Yeah,
End of the
that
day.
too.
That's the big thing. You can't have Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man.
That's all I'm saying. Like, had they slapped that emblem on his chest, nope, I've been that person there. Stop. No, we're not gonna do this. Like, he hasn't even met Peter Parker.
Yep.
Take that shit off his chest. Just
Well, supposedly he's gonna get the Venom, the black suit in Secret Wars.
but
I don't know how. I don't know if it's from that Easter egg at the end of No Way Home, or if he's gonna get it a different way.
I mean, I'd like to see Tom Holland with Tom Hardy. That would have been like
That would have been cool, but I just don't need that Venom in the MCU.
nah, he was over here dancing like it's High School Musical.
Yes.
I'm cool.
Well,
Well, that was our Predator Badlands review and our Frankenstein review.
Yep.
Thank you for coming on the show with us
Christian,
and
yep.
sharing your opinion.
anytime you want to come on again, for a movie you hopefully love. That'd be kind of cool.
I'll be back for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Most stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks for watching. We want to thank Cullens Pub, where we film, and
Montana Gold.
Montana Gold, our jerky company.
Yep. Rice and Phoenix podcast on our socials.
Yep. Anything you want to shout out, your socials or whatever, if you want.
Oh, _Cristiano for Instagram. I mean, I'm mostly on that. I got a Snapchat, but I'm honestly about to delete that thing. But you can definitely just catch me on Instagram.
There you go.
On that thing, damn near 24/7.
Cool. Thanks again, man. You were a great guest.
Oh yeah, most def. Thank you for having me, both of y'all.
Well, there's not a Marvel movie for a while, but hopefully we get you on for that. You know, the next Marvel movie.
That's the guy gets you on for Doomsday.
That's
Shit.
Yep. We'll try to do it big for that for sure. All right.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys would like us to watch, or you guys have any recommendations.
Let us know what you thought about Predator or Frankenstein.
Yeah. Let us know if you think both the movies were mid. I probably dislike your comment, but
all right, check us out on the next one. We out.